Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I know it's not morning here on the East Coast. I know I'm about 4 hours late on my morning video, but if you're still out in California and out west, it's still morning for you guys. So you're maybe just waking up, or maybe you've been up for a while. I don't know. I was trying to hurry up and get things done so I could get on the road because I still had a whole bunch of punch list stuff to do, locks and curtain rods, and as you're going out the door, oh, can you? Oh. And it's just like it just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. But I got away. I got away. I'm done. I just got to come back again, and I'm sure it'll be another long list. It's literally like a roll of toilet tissue. It just rolls out of things to do. But we got a lot of work done. The place is looking good. Unfortunately, they're still Eagle fans. Yeah, they're still Eagle fans. So it is Saturday. The Dallas Cowboys getting ready to take on New England at home tomorrow, 4 o'clock. We'll be, of course, live streaming. Unfortunately, Chef David is not going to be there. Again, week number 2. David, damn, David, you're not going to be. Okay, he's not going to be there. And neither is Tyron Smith. I would really like to know what is going on with Tyron Smith, because it's kind of been a mystery, it seems, with what's going on. Now, they're saying, well, it doesn't look like we're going to put him on IR, which means you got to be out for a minimum of 4 weeks. But they didn't put Dak Prescott on IR with a broken thumb, knowing he was having surgery and getting a plate put on it. And we don't really know when he got hurt. This is the thing that's kind of a mystery in all this. Is we had week 1, and he was like, okay, he was listed on the injury report with the ankle and things like that. Week 2, he was listed on the injury report, but he played great both of those games. And then all of a sudden, boom, he's on the injury report knee. Did he hurt it in practice? Is this a lingering thing? Is this a degenerative knee? We just don't know. But the problem is now we've got the whole issue of how long is it going to be. If they're saying it's not an IR thing, okay, well, once you're injured, until you're healed, you're still kind of dealing with a nagging injury. And it's kind of like you go through the whole off season to be healthy to start the season, and 2 weeks in, you're not healthy. And this is a big concern. And so what the Cowboys really need to do, and I've talked about this several times this week, is you've got to start playing like Tyron Smith is no longer going to be there, and be ready for that. And this is where we talked ad nauseum in the offseason about, Tyron Smith in getting his replacement. We believe that Mozzie Smith was set to be his replacement, but here's where Mozzie Smith has done no practicing this week at left tackle and says it would be a surprise to me if I played left tackle. Now, the good news for Mozzie Smith is he may end up being that, Pro Bowl or All-Pro in the future guard. At the moment, we look at Zach Martin and we look at Tyler Biadasz, according to the boys at Pro Football Focus. Skip, the boys at Pro Football Focus, they watch a lot of football. They are rating those two as the best 2 guards collectively in the NFL, which is great. But the problem we've had is the 2 of them have only played in 3 games together. So out of the 6, we've only gotten 50% of the work in. But that left tackle is key. So maybe the Cowboys' plan is we'll just keep riding with the Goda. I'm not crazy about that one, but maybe it's more 12 personnel. And this is where I would love to see them using more 12 personnel. We've gotten kind of a bad knock because Dak Prescott's been trying to use his tight ends quite a bit in the end zone, where we don't have a wide receiver with a touchdown pass in September. Well, here's the reality. Only got 2 touchdown passes to begin with. So that's one of those things that's kind of skewed. We've had a couple that have been dropped by our young tight ends. But when you look at teams like Kansas City with George Kelsick, a.k.a. Mr. Swift, because Lord knows, I think ticket prices at Kansas City are probably going through the roof right now, because Taylor Swift will be in the house. She allegedly was seen leaving the Kelsey compound and so on. So, shout out to Travis Kelce and getting Tyler Smith, and shout out to the NFL for getting a player getting Tyler Smith, which is getting more fans to the stands. But when you look at tight end, I've said this for a while, that I believe that tight end is almost as important, if not more important, than wide receiver at the moment. Because when you look at some of the Super Bowl teams in, say, the last 10, 12 years, almost to a man, they've all had great play at tight ends. You think of Travis Kelce, you think of George Kittle, you think of Dallas Goedert, you think of the Gronk. You need a great tight end that can be a weapon, that's a nice big body and stuff. The problem for us is all of our guys are very, very young. We're talking about Schoonmaker, who we took in the second round, still is a rookie. And Schoonmaker didn't practice much in training camp because he was injured. So just relax a little bit on the rookie guys. Give them some time to get up to speed and get their opportunities and get into the groove of things. I'm not worried about them. But we will need to be using 12 personnel to help out, because I'm having a feeling that Tyron Smith is going to be the same Tyron Smith that we've had the last few years. And I hate that, to be quite honest with you, because there's nobody that works harder. There's nobody who's more of a true blue Dallas Cowboy player than him. But the reality is football, you can't play forever. And that's where the Cowboys really have to start thinking about this for the long haul. Defensive-wise, we need to definitely get on track, make up for what we didn't do last week, and be able to stop the run, most especially stop Zeke Elliott. You don't want Zeke to come back to Dallas and to be eating on us. I would love to see Zeke under 40 yards. Yeah, that's right, under 40 yards. What do you think about that, Trey?
That'd be lovely for your Cowboys.
It'd be lovely for our Cowboys, for my Cowboys. They're not your Cowboys.
Didn't I say our Cowboys?
Did you say? Are you claiming them now?
I think I said our. You don't want me to claim them.
No, I'm just trying to. You're hanging out with Allie and Donna and stuff, and Nicole. They're all Eagle fans. You might be flocking with. You might be flying with the birds.
I have not, nor will I ever be an Eagles fan. So it's not that.
There's a picture of you wearing an Eagles jersey.
I was a Namdi fan.
Okay, but you were wearing an Eagles jersey. But okay.
Because Namdi was an Eagle.
All right, so to clarify, she wasn't a fan of you nasty birds. She was a fan of Namdi, who kind of shit on you birds. But be that as it may, hopefully the Cowboys can get on track, because next week is going to be a big, big week. Final thing I want to talk about is, have you noticed how the narrative has changed? The sea changed on Fox Sports and ESPN? Because the only quarterback they ever focus on is who? Tracy, who is that they focus on?
I don't know.
Huh?
Oh, Dak.
Dak, right? And last year, oh my God, Dak Prescott, these interceptions, oh man, every damn day. Did interceptions just have been removed from the game? They just don't count or something anymore? Because I don't hear nobody talking about them. Because you know what they talk about now. Dak Prescott and red zone. Dak Prescott's got to do better in red zone. He's missing out. He should have gone over here. He should have gone over there. He should have gone everywhere but where he went. Dak Prescott, Mr. I can't score in the red zone. Have you noticed that? Yeah. But of course, there's no other quarterback out there that's got problems in the red zone. All right, good people. I've got a couple hours of driving to do. We'll be back at the Man Cave for our 5 o'clock live stream. And I hope you all are having a great day. It's actually a beautiful fall day, about 75 degrees. It's kind of partly cloudy with the sun coming through. And I'm tired. And I got my beautiful bride with me. So, all is good. Peace.